Good morning, guys. So I've got in this John Deere box here is a mirror, and surprisingly it actually wasn't that expensive. It was only 300 rand, which is pretty cheap considering, but that mirror up there is broken. There you go. That was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. There's the broken pieces that came out. See how long this one lasts. I'm busy doing a farm walk, or just measuring all the pastures on the farm, and I'm in the one that I was spreading slurry in the previous video, and I just wanted to show how it's responded. Sorry guys, that slurry spreading video was done on the 16th of June, and today is the 13th of July. So you can just see how it's grown, and this field hasn't had any chemical or artificial nitrogen since probably, I think it's three going on 4 months now, and I think it looks pretty good. So I just wanted to show you guys that. Alright guys, so this is one of our center pivots. It's we call it the baby pivot because it's such a small little one. It's like a mini pivot. But we've had this in for about a year and a half, and it pivots around from down there up this way, and then it runs around all the way around down like at the back and wraps around the bottom side of that dam. The terrain that it has to traverse is not the best. It's a little bit rough and hilly here. We've had to build some ramps for it to go over some places, but besides that, I keep having the issue where it's unhooking. So you can see up here it's got a hole, which is just like a little socket, and then this piece over here sits, this ball over here sits in that socket, and what keeps happening is it keeps popping out, and when it pops out it obviously drops down, it breaks all the cables off, snaps the cables off, shears these rubber couplings off, and this has happened now it unhooked twice, two I think, or 3 times, coming through these dips. We packed a bit more rocks and stuff to make it go through a bit smoothly, and we haven't had issues. And then the other night we had a terrible windstorm, and it actually blew this tower over completely. That end pipe at the end there snapped right off. That's been replaced. That's why all of this is disassembled like this, because it's in the process of being repaired. But what I'm going to do now, because I thought that this had fixed it, and I thought that our ramps and stuff had finally sorted it, because it had been a long time that this hadn't happened, but that wind obviously just twisted it over enough that this socket, or this ball, unhooked out of the socket up there, and the pivot was able to collapse. So what I'm going to do now, once we've hooked this back up, I'm going to weld chain links from probably here somewhere, probably about 4 chain links from here onto the side where the socket is, and then the same on the other side. Just weld a couple of chain links so that if it does unhook, it's not going to fall. It's just going to hang by the 2 pieces of chain onto there, and it won't snap the cables off and cause a whole bunch of damage like you see over here, because it's just ripped those cables right out. And luckily we've just had 18 mils of rain, so we won't need to be using this soon. But yeah, if this happened at the wrong time of the year, it could be costly in production. Just pull slowly. Say. Another calf just been born. That's very fresh. Another one busy, guys. I think we're gonna have to just help her a bit. There's another one that's gonna calve soon. The water's just broken. That one that we pull is up there. And then there's another one that's just calved there. It's just tagged it now. Just finished. Hey, are you lost? Oh, morning guys. So this is our dry group. They're going to start calving here in the next 10 days. There's going to be a bunch of them starting to calve. There are some here too that have been dried off quite recently that are still quite far from calving, so it's a bit of a mixed group. But there's 278 animals in this herd, and they're just finishing up where milk cows grazed yesterday, so they're just polishing up what was left over. But they finished. They've been in here overnight, and they're going to be heading down to the feed pad to get a TMR ration. Well, I found one. Mommy's a little bit upset because she can't get to her baby. Just want to help him through. We'll have to get the number down and yeah, so there's been one. There you go. Happy days. So if you look up there, there's another dry herd. There's 150 animals there, and they're just going down to finish a piece of pasture off down there at the end, close to those trees there. go. Like I said, there's 150 cows in this group. They were in a feedlot last night and had some TMR ration, and now they're going to have a bite of pasture this morning. Tonight they'll go back down to the feedlot. They're pretty happy. Anyway, the cows are gone. I'm just going to roll up that poly wire on that side so that the milk cows can get to that grass. And then we'll have to come back to fish the cows and their calves. One's there, one's down there. I suppose I better go look whether they're heifers or bulls. Alright guys, but anyway, I think I'm going to end the video here. It's been a lot of calving. We're starting to calve. Yeah, calving season is just starting for us, so we'll be going from now right through for the next probably right through to November with all the animals we have, so it's going to get very busy. But anyway guys, thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed.